Amiibo collecting has gotten expensive. With the Switch 2 releasing at midnight tonight comes a whole new price tier for new Amiibo. Now while I'm not sure if reprints of current Legacy Amiibo are going up, we have been given information that all new figures have. With the current tariff situation going on, Nintendo has raised prices for just about all of their accessories marginally. Now these figures used to be priced at around $15.99, but we are now seeing figures go up to $29.99 for Nintendo IP Amiibo and $39.99 for third-party Amiibo. This is a bit ridiculous. This is something that is hard to justify, seeing as at the end of the day, it's just a small collectible, especially ones this small. I mean, you can get most collectibles that are 2 to 3 times this size anywhere from $100 to $300 depending on the quality, IP, and scale. Now while most of the Amiibos have functionality of some kind for certain games, I don't think most people actually use them. This is actually my situation, to be honest. Especially since you can buy the card versions online from third parties that are much cheaper and for multiple characters at once. This whole situation is a bit alarming considering that Amiibo stock was starting to get to a point where most figures were getting reprints. This helps cut out the ridiculous aftermarket prices that are the standard after these go out of print typically. However, the recent price increase basically brings us back to square one if it applies to Legacy Amiibo as well. Now don't get me wrong, I love collecting these things in both a loose and box condition. I even end up with duplicates sometimes, which just end up getting opened depending on which one is in better shape and which box art I like more. I typically try to keep the first prints if I can, but don't always want to pay the aftermarket price. This is due to the fact that all the reprints now come with a basic back of the packaging that is just ugly. I don't really know where to go from here. I'll keep getting the Legacy ones I want, but I just don't know if I can justify paying the price for the new figures. May as well just look for people slipping in the secondhand market. I know this doesn't apply to most people, but for Amiibo collectors like me, it's a bit of a dilemma. More and more it seems Nintendo is turning into the Apple of gaming. If I'm being honest, they probably have been for a while now, and it's just glaringly obvious recently. If you are still looking for figures that have already been printed, I think now is the time to start the grind because who knows what the situation is going to be like this generation. Prices for everything are going crazy, strictly due to the IP being popular but being disguised as an upcharge for tariffs. It seems like most of these companies more and more are starting to use this as an excuse to get to higher pricing. I mean, gaming in general is an expensive hobby, but now it's basically affecting all categories. Look at how crazy Pokemon cards have gotten. All Nintendo IP is starting to be sought after more and more, and they are eating it up because they already know people are going to buy it anyway. To be fair, I guess I'm not helping the situation at all.
Ooh, you suck!
Oh well, I'll see how I feel when I have the new system in my hands in about 5 hours. Is anyone here planning to collect Amiibo still now that the price hike has gone crazy? Surely I'm not the only one thinking that.